Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me, family. So, I wanted to talk with you about um, some things, and I wanted to bring you a reading sooner, but I didn't. Um, I will put the disclaimer on this before I get too far into it. So, um, take what resonates, of course, and leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine, but divine feminine applies in your situation. Sometimes I will say divine feminine, divine masculine applies for you. So use these terms as they're appropriate in your situations. This is a timeless reading. It could be past, present, or future. So it could happen in the past, it could be happening now, or it could happen in the future. You can use this as a manifestation reading. So you can use it to build your faith so that you can create the outcome, the life that you want for yourself. Um, if you want to work with me individually, couples, family, groups, feel free to reach out to me if you want to work on the twin flame union, getting into union, staying in union, attracting union. Um, if you want to work on relationship stuff, couples stuff, if you want to work on trauma, racial trauma, assault, abuse, things like that, if you want to work through um, things like relationships, if you have an upcoming date or an interview, if you want to work on attracting the love relationships that you want into your life, creating the life that you want. If you want to work with me on spiritual matters, on um, creating the business, attracting the clients that you want into your life, you want to work with me on attracting the success, the riches into your life that you want, feel free to reach out to me. So let me get into this reading. So I wanted to talk about something that happened recently. And I think it's an experience that a lot of people might have had. So I've been getting the message over and over and over again that my divine masculine, one of the twin flames, is coming back. He's coming back. He wants to explain. He wants to express his feelings to you. He wants to know if you'll take him back. And I've been saying, kind of not wanting to see him because there's another twin flame that is present and is working his way into union with me. So, and I'm very excited about it because he's a great person and is, I believe, the one for me. And so I was thinking, the former twin flame, is he going to get in touch with me? What's going to happen? And what I attracted was a spirit so similar to him, it's scary. His voice even sounds similar, and it is a trip for me to actually talk to the person. And for him, to be a kind person, a sweet person and gentle. And it reminds me of the former twin flame. And, people are often just trying to work on themselves and get to where they believe they need to be. And sometimes they don't make the right decisions. They don't make good decisions. Sometimes they make decisions considering as much as they can, and they don't include you in the equation. And it's because sometimes it is not meant to be, and it's okay. You need to remember that everyone has to work their process. And everyone cannot come where you're going, and that's okay. Willing sometimes to leave some people behind so that you can focus on what is in front of you and what you need to do. And so when you had a heart center awakening and you're operating out of love, and that's how you deal with people, people recognize it. And you're not trying to hurt anyone. People recognize that and they appreciate that. It's hard sometimes to, like I said, because everyone has their process. I think sometimes it's hard for some people because they're interpreting things that you're doing and they're not always right. And they end up making a move that's not the right move. But it's because, and this is true. A lot of people are healing from trauma. I'm not trying to make excuses for the things that people have done. I'm just trying to shed some light on certain situations and try to bring understanding to the situation. If someone did wrong, they did wrong. Right is right. But if someone was lost, confused, and all that, and they made the wrong decision, then that's what it is too. And it's quite possible. Would you want long term to be in a situation with someone who is not that great at discernment? They don't understand. They don't recognize who you are. They're not sure. They're not sure about themselves either. Long term, you might not want that, and that might be the reason why things got kind of mixed up or didn't work out in the previous union that you had with the twin flame reunion, because it wasn't meant to be. And God knows, God is pairing you with the person that's right for you. So many, of you collective will be running into the person that is meant for you. The previous person was not meant for you. But they still might come back and confess some things to you. And for you knowing this, having had a heart center awakening and being a twin flame, it's important for you to not have knives out, have guns out, come in with guns blazing, trying to, blow somebody to smithereens because you think that they purposefully hurt you, that when maybe they're confused and they think you purposefully tried to hurt them. And in their minds, they're right. In your mind, you're right. So it's important to try to bring understanding to different situations, to communicate to. It's important, so important to be kind. In the Bible, it says, be kind one to another. And I remember my mom saying this when we would read the Bible. She would read, be kind one to another. Bear with each other in your infirmities, it says, because no one is perfect. Just, like I was talking to, my friend, and I was saying, I'm not mad at, at the ex, because everyone's, they've got to work their process. This is true. So just remember, everyone is trying, they're doing whatever they think is good for them, not necessarily you. You're doing what's, you might be taking both of you into consideration, but you might also be doing what you believe is best for you. I think it's interesting that who was sent in was the person that was sent in. It's really interesting. It's really a trip to talk to him, because sometimes sounds just like my ex. Amazing what happens, what God does. It's pretty amazing. But the new love, the new twin flame is coming in hot if they're not already here for a lot of you. Coming in hot, they're already here. They're trying to get to a place where they can actually express some things to you, communicate with you. They're giving you little clues along the way. And I think a big part of it is they are warning you there's a lot, there's more than meets the eye. Like when you think about it, it's the tip of the iceberg. It's the message that I got from my new love, that it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that you don't see. And for me, I think what's, often fascinating for me is, and maybe this is true, let me say collective for you as well. You are excited about exploring to see what's down there. 11:11 was on the clock. Twin flames are here. Very excited to see your stories, hear your stories about coming back into union with your new love or your former twin flame that came back. But to have both at the same time, there, it is important for you to make a decision, and you need to be right. Because the former partner, former twin flame can come back, former soulmate, high level soulmate, they coming in like, yes, I want to marry you today. I want to be with you now. I love you. I want to, but they're not. Sometimes they're just playing games. Sometimes they're cheaters. They're dishonest. And sometimes they're not. So you have to use your discernment and your wisdom to know which is which. And if you're not planning on giving the former twin flame a chance because he's full of mess, move on. Because the new love is coming in. They're trying to get everything prepared, but they have so much prepared already that your life is never going to be the same. Both of your lives together will never be the same. They know that about you. They recognize who you are. They know that you're the one who they can achieve the happiness in, their love life, in their career, in so many different areas of their lives. They can achieve what they want to achieve with you. They know that. They know you're brilliant. They know that you're amazing. They know that you're a strong person. They know that you will hold them down. They know that you will support them. They know that the two of you can make great money, great money together. They know that they can build generational wealth with you. They know that you could be the mother of their children. They know that you could be a great team member. They know you could be a great partner, father of your children, if you're a divine masculine listening to this. They know that you're everything that they wanted. You're a dream come true for them. They have been manifesting you just like you've been manifesting them. And they had been in the past kind of scared of your love and freaking out. But now they're not. And the former twin flame is saying, are you sure? I really want to be with you. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to be with anyone else. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. Are you sure? And you some of you collective are like, yeah, I made up my mind. You playing games. I don't want to mess with you. And for a person to be operating out of their heart after they had the heart center awakening, you can recognize truth from lies. And there's these lyrics in the song. Um, I won't. The name of the song is something else, but the lyrics are Drake's lyrics, and Drake says in this part of the song, maybe it's the chorus. I wasn't looking for your secrets. They just came to me. And that's the part that's highlighted for me. That if there's anyone who's trying to deceive you, you will get the information that you need. And as sincere as they seem, as much as they seem to, be, honest and forthcoming and tell you the truth, they're not always telling you the truth. But you'll find out everything you need to know so that you can make a decision about it and you can be in the best place possible. For me, I mean, to get hit with that, the spirit coming in, bringing the spirit of my former twin flame in a different body, and he came in the same way. I responded in a different way to him this time, and I think it's important for us to remember the roles. We have certain roles that we're supposed to play in different people's lives, and it's important that we play those roles and when I say that, I don't mean playing. I mean there's something that you are called to do in people's lives, and you need to do it and stop playing around, because they'll respond to you sometimes in a way that you don't want them to, because they know that you're out of your assigned seat.